everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I know it's like a few, not even a few, it's just been a week, 2 weeks or so maybe, I don't really remember, but it does feel really long on my end because I haven't been producing videos. This video was actually meant to be uploaded on Woozi's birthday, but due to me being really busy with school as well as college applications, I unfortunately was not able to finish editing this video in time, so I am hence uploading it now because it's Christmas break and I finally have some time. Yeah, so happy birthday, Woozi, and congratulations on the Best Producer Award. You're so cool, even though you'll never see this, but I am really happy for you. Yeah, if you don't know who Woozi is a member of 17, hence why I'm drawing it in 17 art styles, because it's funny because it's 17 and 17, and you should laugh because I'm very funny. Are you laughing? You better be laughing. Okay, anyways, another reason why I wanted to make this video is because I really wanted to showcase the arts of my friends, my art mutuals, because they really deserve your support and they're just so amazing at drawing, but they're very underrated. So hopefully through this video I can learn something through imitating their art and learning from their art styles, as well as giving them a little more exposure because I do have a platform here, so please check them out. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. So the first artist I'll be imitating is Rin Spirit Art. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know her already because she does a lot of YouTube videos similar to mine, as in she does a lot of draw with me's and iPad ASMR drawing videos, and we've also collaborated in the past, and I will link that in the pinned comment as well. So Rin and I met, I think we said this in the collab as well, but I'll say it again here. We met during a 17 fan artist collab, and it was redrawing Scoops, which is one of the members' Instagram page. And yeah, we met there, we became mutuals, and we started talking a bit afterwards, and I reached out and I was like, yo, you want to collab? She's like, sure, and then we became closer after that. So yeah, she's super cool. And yeah, so give her a follow. And when I was actually imitating her style, I realized her style is more painterly than I thought. Like, I know she told me that her style was very painterly, and I was like, yeah. But then now that I've actually tried to do her art style, I was like, dang, this is way more painterly than I thought, because at a first glance you'd expect it to be like anime, but the way she shades is very painterly. I don't know if you can tell from the speed paint, but that's just how I felt. Yeah, I really like Rin's style. It's super cute, and that's pretty much it. Okay, on to the next artist. Okay, so the next artist is Fish Ha Win. So if you guys don't know Fish already, I know she's also an artist I've collaborated multiple times in the past. We had our demo, I call it demo shop because I only got 2 items, but we had a small art shop together back in summer, and she is very cool. And you know, the crazy thing is that Fish and I are really similar, and it's actually kind of scary. Like, we both take the same high school course, and even despite living in different countries, although our personalities aren't similar, our interests are very similar, and I feel like our work ethic is very similar as well. And you know, once she sent me a picture of her outfit, and then I was so shocked because I was like literally wearing the same color scheme. Like, we were both wearing this like carrot colored, like blue and white. It was like very insane. So I was like, wow. Anyways, Fish is very cool. She draws a lot of catos. Her cat's very iconic, so please go give her a follow. Yeah. So the next artist is Keane. You've probably seen her art on Carrot Pick Crew if you are a carrot. And yeah, I've also discovered her, actually Fish too, I discovered through although Fish invited me to the collab that I mentioned earlier in Rin's portion of the video. So yeah, this is how I met all the carrot artists, and it's very happy. I actually have a video drawing my part of the collaboration. I'll link it in the pinned comment as well. Like, it'll just be like a master list of all the artists, and because you guys should really check them out. Like, honestly, they're so underrated. Anyways, back to Keane's art. She has a very unique and special color palette. Like, it's so amazing. It's so, I don't know, it's like it gives you like fuzzy comfy feelings when you stare at her art. That's like what I feel anyways. So when I was trying to imitate her style, the thing I tried the most, or things that I found distinctive when I try to incorporate my art too, is that she usually her body proportions has longer heads and the nose is like a triangle. The bodies are like really big, but it's not like a bad thing, it's just like her style and it's very cute. It's really big, and then the sleeves are like very big too. That's what I noticed. And her color scheme, like, yeah, that's like what I tried to nail down. And yeah, that's pretty much it. On to the next artist. Okay, so the next artist is Jack. Jack is also a 17 karat fan artist. Honestly, like most of the friends in the beginning of the video is all karat fan artists. Okay. Anyways, so she actually has multiple Instagram accounts, and each of them has one color palette to them. They're all like the same style, like drawing wise, but the color style is very different. And the one I chose is the Wanu Poggy account because that's the account I found her on. I think it was like this portrait of Woozi. Wow. I was like, this Woozi drawing is so good, and I fangirled and cried for a moment there. Anyways, that's how I found her. I really, really like this color scheme because I really like vibrant, saturated colors, as you can't tell from my art. So that's why I chose to imitate the Wanu Poggy account. And yeah, her art is very, very cool. So please check her out. Okay, on to the next artist. Okay, so the next artist is Elaine. When I first discovered her art, which is like 1.5 years ago, probably around, which is also when I first slipped and fell into the diamond life. Yeah, she's like one of the first artists I think I discovered because someone sent her art in a 17 Discord server, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. So I like clicked it and then I followed her. Yeah, okay, so anyways, I really, really like is her choice of colors. When I first saw her art, I was like, wow, because she does this thing where like the line art is very saturated, or like she adds very saturated highlights, which makes the drawing pop up very, very much. And her art style in general is already very, very cute. So yeah, I think her art is very cute, so please go give her a follow too. Actually, just give every artist that I drew here a follow, including myself. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. On to the next artist. Okay, I acknowledge that all of these artists I've said so far are 17 fan artists. There are some later that aren't, okay? Just most of my friends are 17 fan artists, okay? Okay, so Dream. Dream is the next artist. Dream and I have been friends for a really long time. She's actually the first proper online friend I actually had. So yeah, shout out to Dream. Dream is very, 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 very cool. And yeah, if you're in Saku Discord, you've probably seen her art already because I've seen her art featured multiple times on the starboard. Her art style is very cool. Like, I really like the way she does this gemstone overlay thing. It's very, very cool, and she adds a lot of highlights, which I think is very cute. So yeah, her art style is very, very cute, and she's drawn me so much fan art. Thank you, Dream. Yeah, so please go give her a follow and follow her on Twitter too. Yeah, okay. Next artist. So the next artist is Koo. If you have been here since my Hanako-kun animatic days, firstly, I would like to thank you personally for sticking around for like 2 years now or even longer. And the second thing is, you probably are familiar with Koo's name because Koo has made so many amazing Hanako-kun animatics in the past as well. No, now I know they moved on to more Genshin Impact stuff. So you probably know them if you play Genshin Impact too. So yeah, I think out of the whole list that I'm drawing here, online artist friends wise, Koo is probably the longest person I've known for. Granted, I don't know them very, very, very well at a personal level, but we are art mutuals. And yeah, so I discovered their Hitchcock Hanako-kun animatic, and then I was so inspired. Then I started making Hanako-kun animatics, so it's all thanks to Koo. So please go give them a follow, okay? On to the next artist. So the next artist is Kuronaken. I discovered Kuro when I was like participating in some Hunter x Hunter fan art contest or something. I don't really remember. This is like way back. It's not even that long ago. Is it 2020? Wait, it's only like a year ago. My time perception. Okay, anyways. Yeah, they do a lot of very, very cool fan art, especially of Killua. I love the Killua fan art. They do a lot of Hunter x Hunter fan art in general. Very, very cool. So please go give them a follow. Okay, side note, this is not related to art. It's that they speak so many languages. Like, it's okay. I'm like, here. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kudo. So, you speak English, you speak Chinese, you speak Japanese, you speak French. Like, excuse me, how are you so multilingual? And yeah, their art style is very, very cool. It's like very dull colors, so it makes it like very cool, like low-key kind of edgy, you know, but it's like cool at the same time. Okay, if you can't tell, I'm just fangirling over every single artist here. So yeah, go give them a follow. Very, very cool. On to the next artist. Okay, so the next artist is Mia. Mia is actually my IRL friend, and her art's super, super cute. Like, she does a lot of comics about life, and I think that her comics are super, super meaningful. So you should go give them a follow. They'll 100%, her account just 100% will light up your day. And if you know her in person, she'll 100% light up your day as well. But don't stalk her or anything, but that's a fact. So yeah, go give her a follow. Super, super cute art style. And she does do realism stuff too, but I think her comic art style is the most iconic, which is why I chose that one. Okay, so the next is Jade. So if you are part of the Hanako-kun fan squad when you first joined or subscribed to my channel, you probably know Jade as well. And I actually joined Jade's DIYs a while back. And if you've seen before, everyone's like complimenting that Hanako-kun art with like the space astronaut. That was actually the entry for her DIYs. Yeah, so I really super admire Jade's color schemes. Like, it's so amazing. Like, have you just look at her Instagram page? It's amazing. Okay. Like, you can't put it to words because it's just so amazing. So yeah, go give Jade a follow. And I had it was really, really fun trying to figure out her big brainness, and how to do the colors to try to incorporate to my artwork as well. And I think I learned a lot from it. So yeah, thank you, Jade. And I'm gonna move on to the next artist. Okay, so the next artist is Michelle. So if you watch my Disneyland vlog, I went to draw in Disneyland with Michelle. So yeah, that's the same Michelle. So I'm trying to copy her style here. I actually told her, like, you like don't post on Instagram at all. So I was like so confused how to imitate your art style because you basically have no artworks on it. And she's like, oh wow. But I actually post like once a year, so it's okay. Or something stupid like that. So yeah, Michelle and I've been friends. Actually, I don't know when we've been friends. How long we've been friends? Like a year or something. Okay, I don't really remember, but yeah, she's super obsessive going to figure drawing, and she's trying to drag me with her, which is super cool. Anyways, go follow her. Very cool person. On to the next artist. Okay, so the next artist is Lynn. Lynn's fan art of 17 is actually one of the first 17 fan art I found after joining the fandom, so it was very, very cool. Actually, it's very cool because all of these 17 fan artists I've looked up to, and then now we're friends, and I'm like, wow, what the heck? Ah! And then I'm like mentally freaking out. I'm still mentally freaking out. Oh my god. Okay, so anyway, before I say anything about Lynn's art, I'm gonna reuse the same realistic sketch because I am not bothered to draw Woozi so many times. I've already drawn him in total 70 times. I'm not gonna give myself more work, even though I don't know why I'm giving myself so much work drawing Woozi. Okay, anyways, what I think is unique about Lynn's art is that the way she shades, I think her shadows are very blocky. Like she makes the shadows very stand out. Like, you know it's there. Like, I don't know how to describe this, honestly. Another thing is I think her art is very glossy. Like, she adds this like highlight to make it look very glossy. It's not like a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like, that's just my nose in her art. I think it's very, very cool. And what adds her personal flair and what makes her paintings stand out so much. And yeah, very, very cool. Please go give her a follow. Okay, so the next artist is Grace, the same Grace I went to Art Central with. Yeah, so Grace actually drew me a lot of Woozis in the past. Every single birthday since I've met her, she's drawn me Woozi. So I've like kind of used that as a reference. And she was also next to me when I was trying to draw her style. So she told me which brush to use. I forgot what the brush was though. Anyways, one thing I noticed about Grace's art is that she uses this, like her skin color is very, like the way, like the colors she chooses for her skin color is very unique. Like she always chooses this yellowish kind of shade, which I think is very, very cool. And yeah, it's like kind of realism, but she also like kind of mixes it with, I don't know how to explain, like it's like realism, but it's not fully 100% rendered with that, and that makes what her art like so her, which I think is very, very cool. So yeah, moving on to the next artist. Okay, so the next artist is Helen, and Helen is actually Pix on my server, so she's one of the admins. She actually was the one who helped me set up my server, so very, very cool, very, very pog. Thank you, Helen. But also to Helen, where's your art? Like, you're so inactive. Where's your art? Like, I never see you draw anymore. What happened? Okay, anyways, Helen's art is very, very unique. I think things that I think is most distinctive about her art is the way she draw her noses and the way she adds these like 3 lines for like the blush and the nose part. I don't know how to explain it, but I just thought that was very unique of Helen's, so I added it to my own artwork as well, and I hope I did your art style justice, Helen. Okay, moving on to the next artist. Plot twist though, because the last 3 artists are all myself, and I am a person with so many art styles, which I actually don't think is bad. So y'all, like, it's okay to have multiple art styles. That's what I'm saying. It just means you're a more diverse artist and you are able to do more styles. Okay, anyways, so the art style I chose to do first is I'll just call it anime 1. I actually have anime 2, but that's like kind of similar to my, it's like more like actual, because this one it's more like chibi-ish, and my second anime style is more anime-ish. I'll insert a photo somewhere on screen so you can see the comparison. But in this style, the things that are very distinctive and which I actually use, this is the style I use for most of my videos, is having the blush with like these white slashes. Yeah, and also if it's colored, the pupil will be white, and then the outside iris will be darker colored. Yeah, and I usually, actually I don't know what art style I usually draw, and this is like just the art style for like very quick stuff because it's quick and it's very, I use it for animations as well because I think it's very, it makes the whole process easier, as well as this style is very compatible with like very vibrant color schemes, which is what I usually do for animations, or just have like a very distinctive color scheme, and I use very, very, very saturated colors. So yeah, that's my first art style. And then my second art style I chose is the semi-realism one because I don't know, I just somehow didn't want to do the second anime's art style. So in the semi-realism one, I feel like I actually drawn this art like 4 times my entire life, but I really like this art style. I just need to master it even further because I'm low-key not very proud of this semi-realism attempt. Like at the end I used Lukrembo so many times. But yeah, and this art style, this is the art style that was born when I did the, was it a DIYs? Yeah, I'll insert it on screen somewhere. Actually, I have a video drawing it like way back, but like January, I don't remember. Anyways, I really like this art style because it's like fusing the elements I used to shade with like more of my semi-realistic style. Like I like drawing semi-realism, but I still don't think it's probably my weakest art style out of all of these, so I need to work on it a bit more. And yeah, that's all I need to say for this art style. Okay, and the last art style is the art style that I'm probably proud of the most, which is like turning, like it's like wow, it's like so mind-blowing because I used to be really, really bad at realism, but I feel like since Woozi is a real person, I think the way to capture him the best is in realistic art, realism. And I think the way I draw realism, I really, really like the texture of the brush 6B pencil and Procreate, which is what I use most of the time. And then I also use like flat brush because I really, really like flat brush as well. And because it just gives the painterly effect, you know, it's just very cool. And then yeah, I also really, really like saturated colors, so I tend to make the colors very more saturated compared to the original photo, and actually adding my own, like, I love adding blush. Adding blush is like a must. And yeah, so that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below which of my art styles that you like out of the 3, because I don't want people to be biased or hate on my friends, because that's just rude. Don't do that. Yeah, so that's it. Congratulations, Woozi, again. Even though you'll never see this, thank you for bringing us with so much of your amazing music. I really, really look up to you. You're great. And yes, that's it. See you in the next video. And yeah, goodbye. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.